Well, a very good evening to you folks here on Speed Gaming. We're burning some midnight oil today here in the Metroid Prime Randomizer Cross Game Cup 2026. Today, we have another really nice match for you. We have ASlawpySalad versus Justice for Lightbringers. I'm Captain MD. Tonight, I am joined by Digglerath. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. We had that earlier race with the required vanilla dark visor.
Say no more. That sounds good already.
The seed was actually not that bad. We had the winners finished in 2 hours, both of them.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm hoping we get another good one here.
Yes, on ASlawpySalad side, we have a Malicious Salad and Op82. On Justice for Lightbringers, we have Schwartz, Gandhi, and Nye. So yeah, any other particular hopes and dreams you want to see in the seed tonight?
Sorry, what was that?
I think my Discord might have freaked out. Any other particular hopes and dreams you want for the seed tonight?
I just want to see some required Dark Temple keys somewhere bad.
Okay. I don't mind that. We start with an energy tank on Umos, and Quad is dead. Unfortunate.
Dang.
Alright, and it looks like Alcove just has some dark ammo and space jump under the ship. Prime space jump.
Alright, we're in for a fast one here. You can't understate the effect of you can't overstate the effect of prime space jump on movement. It is far and away the best item in the game.
Indeed.
However, with no missiles, the prime runners have no choice but to make a break for Chozo.
Yeah, luckily with early space jump, all 3 items in Main Plaza are already accessible. So we'll see if there's any good surprises here for us early in this treasure trove. Alright, I saw Power Bomb in the half pipe. Not sure about Grapple Edge, but a Malicious Salad is going for it immediately here.
5 missile.
Ooh, and there's something else Echoes related here because the game stopped to talk about the item, which probably is referring to the energy tank and Vault Ledge.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, because that's the thing with, for those not in the know, if there's 2 items for another game in the same room in Prime, the game will stop and to flash the item prompt to give Randovania time to send the first item over.
I did not know that, actually.
Yeah, just a little sort of safety measure. Alright, Prime did get some missiles courtesy of the Alpha Splinter fight, so while not logical, at least it's enough for us to check Gallery.
There's a Prime Missile expansion in whichever temple access that is.
Transport A access. Oh wait, no, that's B, sorry. Storage Cavern B has another Prime Missile expansion, not going to say no to that either.
I missed what was on the temple grounds ledge. Op should get another look at it though here. Whether we'll be able to make anything out with the restream is another question entirely.
Indeed.
I think that might have been a beam ammo expansion. I have like a 2% confidence on that though.
Alright, give me a second here. I'm going to go back to the stream because I could not see what the hint was for a cursed lake. I'm going to take another look at that real quick. We did get an artifact early on Hive Totem, and I still couldn't see what that hint read.
We'll find out if it was important later.
Ooh, lovely Amber translator behind the elevator hint, although Nye going down without reading the hint in the elevator.
Interesting.
Might pick it up later. Now, as far as we'll see if Op gives us a better read on this hint. Lexi's Dark Aligned upgrade. I think that is Op's game. Because there's no other Dark Aligned items in Prime, so...
Yeah.
And I have no idea what's in Mining Plaza, but we're going to get a hint here that reads, the Dark Torvus keys are in Great Temple, Phazon Mines, and Talon Overworld.
That Great Temple one is interesting. It's probably under the save station. But if it's not, I think it is just 2 moss left.
Yeah, in which case it'll be hinted anyway. The Phazon suit can be found
near a bomb?
Near a bomb slot, perhaps. I'll take a look at that real quick.
These new hints are throwing me for a loop.
Yes. So yeah, it said Phazon suit near a bomb slot, indeed.
Well, that is a hint, I guess. I don't know if that's helpful.
It isolates a few spots. Ooh, Discord is having a real hard time here.
Are you talking about a malicious salad stream, or is your Discord just having a bad time in general?
Oh, Salad stream is also lagging out a little bit. Hold on a second, I'll fix that.
Okay. For my part, the other 3 streams are fine. Early Powerbomb expansion, not main, so they're not in logic, the Powerbomb checks, but they can be done anyways now.
Well, we already had one from Halfpipe as well.
Oh, right.
Ooh, Sky Temple Key and Ruined Fountain, which means technically Flogger's required. Bombs and Sand Cache is really nice, courtesy of that early Amber translator.
Was that the Echoes bombs? Or that was the Echoes bombs.
Yes. And no Chica Nuggets today. Chica is guarding a missile tank. Unfortunate.
Dang.
And what is that up top there? That looks like a Prime Energy tank in Mining Station A. Op definitely not going to forget to look up after, unfortunately, she missed out on Phazon suit in her last race.
Oh no.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. What do we have here in Portal Access A? A power bomb tank. All right, so both sides able to use power bombs nice and early here. And the Portal Access A hint, or Portal Terminal hint, will read that Dark Pirate Commanders can be... Oh, come on, I wanted to read that.
Well, 1 or 2 joke hints found. Interesting that Op has opted to go this way. Actually, no. Nye did go this way as well initially. It is maybe unfortunate that bombs are in Sand Cache. Maybe the runners would have opted to go into Dark Aegon, at least to open up Transport Center. If they did Sand Cache first.
Yeah. So that hint read, Dark Pirate Commanders can be quickly defeated with a charged Dark Beam shot followed by a missile. Good hint. I also saw that Nye read another interesting hint, but unfortunately they read it through a little too fast. So we're gonna have to wait for Op to give us a look here in a minute. I did not see what was in Ruined or in Watery Hall, but Watery Hall underwater is a missile.
I got thrown by the being underwater for just a moment, and I forgot that Salad is playing Prime, and I thought Salad had found her way to Torvus Lagoon somehow.
Could you imagine?
The new crossworld we didn't tell you about. We're just putting rooms in other games now.
All right, so Schwartz has not read his hints, but he did get them.
Yeah, we won't see them for a bit, probably. And we probably won't see them until the Burger King is visited.
Mm-hmm. Funny that, I was just there this morning.
The only Burger King in my town is not an irritating amount of distance away, but the Wendy's is way closer.
Yeah, mine ain't flatteringly close either. A Dark Aligned upgrade can be found submerged in water.
So that's basically Torvis. Um, does that include the dark water item in like Dark Oasis and next to Vanilla Lightbeam?
Yes. It could be Feeding Pit, it could be Dark Oasis, it could be Dungeon.
There's some stinky ones in there. Some bad checks.
Yeah,
if it's also anything relevant and not like a dark ammo.
I would imagine it's referring to Dark Visor. There's no way Amber is going to be hinting dark like expansions this early, you would think.
Oh, you're right. That was an Amber hint. Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, that was the hint in Aegon Temple. Alright, so Salad is also going to go ahead and read her artifact hints while Schwartz is going to do Transport Tunnel B really quick and find a red key, which is the hinted Torvis key we discussed previously. Alright, time for artifacts. We have Prime Furnace, Watery Hall Access, Vendrana Canyon, Sank Transit Station, Transport Tunnel A, Forgotten Bridge, Overgrown Cavern, Dark Aegon Temple. All right, the one sucker punch right at the end. Otherwise, those artifacts are pretty nice.
They are, yeah. I missed at least half of them. Let's see. Transit Station in Sank, Fen Canyon, Watery Hall Access.
Which I'm surprised Schwartz didn't already pick up, but okay. I'm pretty sure...
They must have saved in, what's that room? Watery Hall, or Gathering Hall, excuse me. And I think they're gonna just load back in there now.
Oh, wait, I don't think he went to Watery Hall yet, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking Salad.
Yeah, Salad has that one.
But yeah, we're gonna be seeing some worms today. And we do not have the worm keys. No hints for them this time.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
So we have some divergence here on the Echo side. Nye is going to take the power bombs, which, hang on a second, did he get mains somewhere where I wasn't looking?
Oh, I think so.
Must have, because, yeah, Nye's rocking 4 power bombs already. Maybe they were just chilling in Transport Center or something.
Yeah. This is all in logic now, so this is a good play.
Indeed.
Op is also making good play. I'm just doing the early Aegon checks. Annihilator Beam in GFMC Compound, though.
Ooh,
oh, and the crate dupe is relevant. We get extra E-tank, or ammo out of it, not E-tanks.
I don't think so. I don't think Annihilator Beam provides ammo.
Oh. I usually play with settings. If you play with settings, that do, yeah, but vanilla doesn't. I forgot.
Because I noticed that Nye has an atrociously large amount of, what is that, dark ammo? Like it was 100?
Maybe the tournament rules do have Annihilator giving ammo.
DMT had power bombs. Okay, thank you, chat. All right, we're going to see what's underneath here, and it is Plasma Beam.
Interesting. All right.
Unfortunately, Chica is dead. Was that Dark Beam in the Spider Ball track? One moment, please.
I wasn't looking, dang.
There was either Dark Beam or Dark Burst. Now, a Cursed Lake could have Dark Beam. We have Annihilator. The only thing keeping us out of there is Light Beam and Dark Visor, and Seeker Missiles.
That's a lot of things.
I take it back. And Space Jump would also be kind of nice. But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like the Chica key must be on Tumos then. Unfortunately, that means that it is dead. So Quad is completely out of the game today.
Unfortunate.
All right, so we're going to see Salad. Unfortunately, Salad's soft-locked trying to do Arbor Chamber out of bounds with no bombs.
It is possible to wiggle out of there, even if you're, like, stuck. Like, if you hold forward, and I think the L button, you'll, like, jitter in place just a tiny bit, and you can fall forward very slowly to get to either the a little standable spot or just fall. It's not great.
So in Temple Assembly Site, we had Prime's Grapple Beam, but Op has just found Salad her Wave Beam in the Broom Closet.
Oh, that's interesting.
So Wave and Plasma very early. Op also doing my favorite standard trial tunnel procedures of going through with less than 50 health, not breaking a sweat.
We have a required Worms card, and that's all we know so far. Actually, no, we also know that Chica and Quad are dead.
Unfortunately.
Sorry, there's Twitch, they're on a live. Getting grapple or getting Plasma and Wave early is interesting in that I don't know what you are really meant to do with them. Oh, there's a Visor.
That's X-Ray. Okay.
I guess the game wants a root cave check, but there was nothing up there, I think.
I don't think so. Well,
we had an Arbor Chamber check, and that was just a missile expansion.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get any new hints for a hot minute here.
Ooh, Schwartz is going into Zoid without prime bombs. This is a soft lock until unless he gets bombs or boost ball. If you want to go the self-loathing route.
Yeah, well, the problem in Schwartz's case is that he doesn't really have much he can really Zoid.
I love it when that happens, and yeah, I agree. There really isn't anything else to do. There's very little else to do. You might as well get this out of the way, and hopefully it's not a prime item that isn't bombs. If it is like Ice Beam and you have to come back for it, that's annoying.
Well, here's the good news. If Schwartz does follow through with this, he doesn't have to wait too long to get bombs because Nye's going to find them on Jump Guardian.
Oh, that is good.
So, more than likely what's going to happen is that Schwartz is going to reset out, Nye's going to get bombs, and he's going to be like, really? You couldn't have gone that 2 minutes earlier?
I'm just trying to figure out what the Prime Seed you're supposed to do next in the Prime Seed. Like, is this building up for a Plasma Chamber or Elder Chamber check?
Potentially, but we're still looking for Ice Beam for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Wave gives us a few more options to play with, most notably Tower of Light and Tower Chamber. Other than
Schwartz
that...
just reset out.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like Salad's going to just pivot really quick to Tower Chamber.
Respectable. You beef Tower of Light and you just let me go. I meant to do that. We're getting Tower Chamber, actually.
Only see 15 missiles, 20 missiles now, so actually not enough missiles to do Tower of Light vanilla. But enough missiles to at least peek it via cutscene.
Feels like Tower of Light is one of the first tricks a lot of players, or not one of the first tricks a lot of players learned, but I can't remember the last time this isn't saying much since I haven't been around like to watch races and commentate a lot, but you don't really see a lot of people do Tower of Light the vanilla way.
All right, let's see. It is...
That's okay.
Okay, so it is required.
But it also doesn't help the Prime player's route. Like, you're gonna go to Furnace in a little bit, and then... Shrug?
Yeah, I think it's Furnace and Crossway, and then after that, you're probably just chilling for a while, because you can't do much else without... I mean, you could do Variolous Magmor, but with 2 tanks, that's dicey.
You could just die doing them. Like, if it's an Echoes item, then great, you got it. Yeah, there's very little to do left in the, Oh, there is Gallery, Maroon Gallery. Now that Bombs is found. We had a Magma Pool check, here we go. It's also Clean Dash. Progressive Suit to Echoes, that's a big find.
That is very good, especially considering that Nye is also doing standard trial tunnel procedures. Wait, Missile Launcher was in that tunnel just now. In Training Chamber access. Okay,
was it a Prime or Echoes?
It was Prime.
Launcher?
It was Echo starts with Launcher, so it had to be Primes. That's kind of yikes, because that's locked by Variasuit, or going backwards through, which you can't do, through Training Chambers. So yeah, that's Variasuit locked.
Well, or if you look at it this way, it's Variasuit locked, which means it's going to be pretty early in progression, the Variasuit.
You would think so, but at this point, Echoes is now basically full cleared all of the early game, and hasn't found anything.
They have not touched Labs yet. It might be there.
Well, Labs is out of play because Echoes doesn't have Space Jump. Dark Suit, does Dark Suit give us anything in particular with Annihilator Beam?
Without late?
No, not really, because... Yeah, you could check... you can't check Grand Softlock because no progressive grapples. No grapple or screw attack to get to phase on ground, so you don't have any way to do that. You don't have Echo Visor yet. Yeah, actually...
It's looking like progression is going to be in Prime. It's going to be like Furnace, maybe... Not even Hall of the Elders. There's no Ice Beam for that. Crossway, you don't have boost. It's either going to be Furnace or Plant. That's kind of silly.
Actually, come to think of it, Salad is detouring to Vault here. We haven't seen Schwartz check this. But this must be interesting.
Through here, and we just weren't looking. Oh, it's a suit.
Oh, that's probably Varia. Or not. Oh.
Oh, all right. Well, that's much more boring.
That explains that logical conundrum.
All right. Well, Magmor is open now. Now Fendrana is looking really good with Wave and Plasma, although Salad does not have Plasma yet.
Yeah, and that's under the Temple. Op's gonna get that soon anyway. Because I would assume she's gonna make that run to GFMC.
Yeah. If I'm Gandhi at this point, well, once I get Variant, I'm Gandhi. I'm going straight to Fendrana. That's, there's a big old neon sign there. It's not like Furnace is going to get a particularly fast check right now.
Yeah, it's very out of the way from this section of Chozo.
Yeah. Just makes so much more sense to route into Fendrana and get a bunch of the checks there with your Plasma Beam that you haven't used.
Very convenient grapple beam timing there from Op.
And in return, she is given a dark suit. They call this symbiosis in the biology.
Fair enough. Come to think of it, I do not believe Nye checked the ship. Because at the time, I do not believe they took down Jump Guardian.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, no, they wouldn't have. They just got bombs for Gandhi.
Yeah, so there might be a potential item advantage coming up here for a sloppy salad.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the ship item's been in logic for... Well, actually, the ship item
Quite a
can't be
while.
reached right now. I take it back.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, no. That could do a really dumb E-dash that I hate.
I gotta be honest with you, I still haven't had a chance to train on extended dashes yet. I've seen it used. It's such a very potent trick, but...
It's a weird one, for sure. I'm not very good at them either, and... I swear the NSJ E-dash you can do to get to that ship and pick up the second item. I swear it's terrible.
What was that in mining, central mining? That might have just been an ETM.
No idea. I was thinking about how bad GFMC E-dash was and is and will always be.
Fair enough. All right, so Schwartz has also received various suit and is now also diving Magmore, while Salad is going to Zoid.
Yeah, she hasn't been this way. That makes sense.
Which, to be fair, she will also be able to route this into Furnace.
With the way the seed is played out for Salad, that's a very respectable route. So if there's something coming up in Furnace and either Furnace item really and Crossway, I think Salad knows that that trick. That could be a big gain if that's anything.
All right. Well, Alp is about to send Salad her plasma beam. So
and
there
main
goes
power
that.
bombs have been located.
Main power bombs in. Okay.
Storage cavern, I think.
Storage
There's
cavern,
a lot
yeah.
of storage caves, caverns, A's and B's and C's in this game. It's hard to keep them all straight.
I mean, next to the 7 or 8 ruined rooms in Chozo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's Pride modes. It's hard to keep them all gay. But
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Prime is going to be carrying for a little while here because Echoes is starting to run out of checks. No space jump or additional beams. Like, Annihilator's okay, but at the early game, it doesn't really do you any good.
yeah, it's like the worst early game beam.
It's great. Actually, well, it would be great if we had Echo Visor. Oh, Schwartz is dealing with an unfriendly room here.
Oh, sketchy. Oh, don't.
All right,
All
we
right,
already
we knew
knew
about this.
All right, now we have 2 checks coming up in Shoreline, one which we can't get right now, but the other we can get in the ice.
At least we can look at them both. That tower is one of the worst checks, unless you want to do load delay, but yeah.
I don't think that's allowed.
Right. It's just
Yeah,
not a fun trick anyways. IMO.
Well, that being said, we're going to see early Fendrana with Plasma Beam, which you'll love to see.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get both runners when they end up in Fendrana. They're both going to be able to get most of the checks here.
Yeah, the only thing that they're going to have to sit out on is the Ice Runes East Spider Ball track.
But they can look at that, so it's not the end of the world. As far as RA, I forgot to say, but there's no progression in Phazon Mining Tunnel, and Echoes does not have Cannonball.
Aww. All right, Upper Furnace is an artifact.
I didn't know about the standable here. Oh, dang. That Shorts just did? That...
Was that
There was Echo Space Jump!
Well then. That sucks. That's gonna be a little late. Salad is interested in the item here in Crossway.
Oh yeah, you're right. Seekers.
Okay. That's nice, but it won't do us any good right this minute.
It's an item, alright, that exists for Echoes.
Yeah,
Nope.
It is.
Not having later Dark Beam at this point is weird. There's a lot of checks I want to say the runners should make, but they can't actually. like, I want them to go and check mining tunnel. No dark beam. Going into labs is annoying without any beams.
Yeah, like you could do it. Like we saw Schwartz check central mining earlier, but other than that, there's really not a whole lot you could do beyond this point.
Now, speaking of being in labs, actually, Nye has done some shenanigans to get into labs without a space jump.
Ooh,
Also, gravity suit in Chozo Ice Temple.
yeah, that plasma beam already paying out some pretty big dividends.
Just for Prime, though. Echoes is going to have to wait a little longer.
Yeah, and we know where Phazon's suit relatively is. It's somewhere near a bomb slot. That could include... It can't include bioenergy. That's not a bomb slot room. I don't think it really can be anywhere else in labs at this point. So it's probably just chilling somewhere else.
Echoes in Hive Key 2 in Vanilla Wave.
We won't be needing that today.
Salad is making a look at Antechamber. Or made a look at Antechamber, and I wasn't looking, so...
It was a missile.
Ah, good.
Alright, so we're seeing now... I also got my runners mixed up earlier when I was saying who was in labs. Oops. My bad. But yeah,
it happens. There's a lot going on always.
It looks like what Nye is attempting to do is attempting to be NSJ up to the top of Doomed Entry here. There must be something nice.
At some point, I believe this trick was classified as hyper mode. It might not be anymore. Yeah, Nye is running out of checks, so I understand going for this. This still is unpleasant.
It looks unpleasant.
Yeah, I remember seeing DCR do this for either minimal logic or low percent. Just it's a bad scene. There might be an easier BSJ in Battleground, but there's no light beam to get there.
So yeah, I wonder what is up here that Nye is interested in. It obviously can't be Spider Ball.
Oh, there was a jump, but not quite enough.
Alright, so now we're going to see Salad go into Magmore courtesy of that Various suit. She has a few things she can keep herself busy with here.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that there isn't more for Echoes in Prime, especially with the early wave, the early plasma.
The Sphere Zero space jump, no less.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're seeing Op also do the angled bomb jump for labs here. And yeah, this is a trick that I've done as well, but it is noticeably more difficult than just throwing the sand switch.
Wait, is that light beam?
Hang on, what?
And so Nye got the jump. I think. Oh no.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's light beam.
They got the jump and they fell.
Spider Ball was found in lower fiery shores.
Weird. Although I guess with the main or the prime main PBs in Storage Cave, yeah. I guess that was in logic. So I guess I'm now a little surprised that Schwartz didn't check that beforehand, since they knew going in that they would have a lot of Fendrana open.
So now, that will give Nice Space Jump literally nanoseconds after abandoning the jump for Light Beam. Seems to be the story of justice for Lightbringers, this seed. But Salad is about to pick this up as well, and will give Op... will eventually be landing into Op's Space Jump here. We did also find our first worm key in Shore Tunnel.
I know that's very required.
Oh, yes. I doubt either of our runners are going to do the, gate skip.
Actually, Op has 2 of the Aegon keys. I don't know where the second one was.
Noted. Good point. Maybe Upper Fiery Shores?
I don't think so. I think Naya's just going places now that, although, yeah, actually, no, Naya should. I'm assuming they're communicating. It would be weird if they weren't, but Naya should have known that their space jump would be coming before they reset. So I'm curious what's accessible now that they're like, I need to stop what I'm doing in labs and go get this. There must have been a hint we missed, or this is just a big brain.
Oof, unlimited beam ammo is in the lighthouse. Schwartz took a quick look at that. Yeah, that ain't getting picked up today. Which is a pity, because
we're not that far from it. We just need supers.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, I love unlimited beam ammo. Honestly, of the multiplayer pickups, I think that's the best one. Prime something related upgrade in
It was a missile related upgrade.
Okay, so garbage.
Yeah. Not required this seed.
Ooh, screw attack in ruined courtyard.
That is very interesting.
In like 2 minutes, Echoes' game just opened wide up.
Relatively.
Yeah.
They still need beams.
Yeah, but that's true, actually. Yeah, but movement-wise, they are in way better shape. With everything in tow, Nai is actually going to take a detour to Grand Wind Chamber.
At the very least, Grand Chamber Gateway is in logic.
Yes, it is. And I've had many occasions where after Screw Attack, there's something there.
It's like one of the early game checks where Screw is unlocks just early on. You only need like 2 items, maybe 3 items to get here. So it makes sense that this ends up being a real nexus for progression.
Yeah. Also with Screw Attack, you can do a very conveniently placed angled slope jump Screw Attack in order to get the item without excessive BSJing. It's a trick that I'm fond of.
Yes, I'm happy that everyone was discovered that BSJ is annoying. Oh, that's something.
That's an Echo's Ball upgrade, and it is Echo's Spider Ball.
We're getting somewhat close to the prospect of Beam Go mode. Although we did see Light Beam and Doomed Entryway.
Yeah, so Light Beam and Doomed Entry, and we saw... Didn't we see... There's a Dark-related upgrade in Water. There is a world where if we... There is a world where if we get Light Suit, Dark Beam is in Feeding Pit.
That's hilarious. I hope we live in that world.
I mean, all we're missing is a suit, and that's it. Annihilator Beam otherwise gets us there.
Yeah. Actually, we're getting kind of close to being in full clear mode. We need to find the relevant bomb slot for Phazon suit. Supers might be required for an Echoes item or an Echoes key, but Prime is very nearly done.
Yeah, Prime has had a pretty decent start here. Alright, Schwartz doing one of the few tricks that was not patched out in later versions of the game. Which is Control Tower Skip.
This jump they're doing that wasn't patched out, or the slightly misplaced box that starts the encounter?
I think both.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay.
Well, on the note of Light Suit,
all right.
there it is.
Dark Beam Feeding Pit, here we go.
Yeah, like it's actually looking like Dark Beam and Feeding Pit right now. But yeah, this, I think Op might be just straight up in full BK. I think she is out of checks. She is waiting on Space Jump, which unfortunately Salad is not near.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Oh, she must have turned around to want to go to Dynamo? Upper Dynamo?
Oh no.
Because yeah, with Spider Ball in tow and yeah. Meanwhile, there's 2 missile tanks in Research Lab Aether. Nothing of importance there. We haven't seen a whole tremendously large amount of stuff here besides Light Suit in labs. Although, granted, Light Suit seems pretty critical given the circumstances. Ooh, Salad
is playing out.
Salad is going to get the fountain item without fighting Flagra. Oh, and it looks like Schwartz saw the E-Tank has decided, nah, I'm done here. Goodbye.
Yeah, they don't have Ice Beam to go out the back of labs, so this is much faster to just reset out. They didn't find anything for themselves they really needed.
And I think his save was back in Ruined Courtyard, so it's going to actually send him all the way back out to the front. Because, yeah, there really was nothing else in labs for Prime specifically, so there was nothing important that would have saved besides maybe a missile tank or 2.
Ice is not known. That is true. Prime is looking for Ice still. I forgot about that. Hunger for Borgar.
Yeah, I am very curious to see where this is going. Like, we do have all of Light Pirate Base to deal with for the moment, but I am very, very intrigued by a potential Dark Beam and Feeding Pit here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, this trip to Accursed Lake is one way, and there's no way out of it. Not Accursed Lake, Feeding Pit is one way with no way out. Because you can't get to the save room because you don't have Dark Beam. So you can't... nice camera. So yeah, if this doesn't work out the right way, you're screwed.
Yeah, there is a save station they can access. But still...
Well, the save station in Dark...
in the Light World, they can,
yeah.
in near sand processing, they can grab that and be at least a little safe. Well, alright, here we go.
No, nice, just going for it. Flagra, please. Salad is going to fight Plant here. And it's just a missile.
That was Light Beam on Doomed Entryway.
Alright, so if this is Dark Beam, A, I'm going to laugh, but B, it also makes this check not dangerous anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta throw yourself into this off lock for the content, but also because Randovania expects it. Ooh.
Well, it wasn't there. Now, there is still Battleground, so there is one more item. Actually, 2. Because... Oh, never mind.
Oh, we're going to see a secret world. This is to get to the Light Beam item. They're really cleanly executed, too. I believe this is an open hole, so Nile will just be able to fall in. Alright, no, they're just going to ceiling clip in. There they are. And this is a Light Beam on the other side, so it's...
Flamethrower.
Of course. I understand not picking up that item, by the way. The vanilla Light Beam item does activate some annoying layers in some rooms. And I understand not wanting to... sacrificing the memes for convenience.
Yeah, it also forces a load.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have a ghost check up here. Wait, there's an Aegon key in, not ruined,
Upper
whatever.
Fiery... so it was Upper Fiery Shores. How about that?
That must be where Op got her second key from.
Yeah, both right next to each other, because the other one was in Shore Tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
I know, with Annihilator being Battleground is basically free, but it looks like Nye's not interested in using that. Okay, nice collision.
They're just the Ing are a little unstable. They got a little bit of that nitroglycerin in them.
Really? Because this one looks like it's asleep.
Maybe nitroglycerin is also sedative when it isn't exploding. I don't know. There's an Echo Supers and Battlegrounds. Oh, dang.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, that's basically a way out.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Wow,
never punished.
Yeah. I mean, that must be what the logic is expecting you to do here, because otherwise...
Oh,
Dark Beam,
definitely, yeah.
I have to assume Dark Beam, at this point, I have to assume Dark Beam is behind this Light Beam in some way.
For sure, yeah. That's a really funny way to get to Dark Beam, though. Going into Doomed Entry to get the Light Beam. Like, you have to get 2 items in there to not soft lock. That's so messed up.
Yeah, because right now, and unfortunately, Salad is still nowhere near Fendrana, so she's not going to be getting Space Jump anytime soon. Yeah, a team of ASlawpySalad is going to be kicking themselves with this one when they discover that.
For sure.
When they both discover that Space Jump.
One of my cats decided it's lap time. Hello, Snap.
Aw. Another energy tank. Well, thankfully, I don't think Echoes is going to be too worried about energy tanks anymore this seed.
Yeah. What's the worst spot Dark Beam can be in at this point?
Well, let's assume that the submerged in water hint still holds, right?
And it was
you don't need Dark Beam to do Power Bomb Guardian, right? Well, no, you do because you need Dark Beam to either.
There's got to be one Dark Beam door on the way there.
Yes, there is. In Torvis Temple, you either need Dark Beam. You need Dark Beam to get to the top and do the fight to drop the shield. So yeah, you need Dark Beam one way or another. So no, it can't be. It cannot be dungeon. Not dungeon. Well, it can't be dungeon either. But
Dark Oasis.
Dark Oasis.
It could be Dark Torvis Lagoon. I think though. I think that's a possibility.
Poison Bog is a potential obstacle. Yes, that could work. If so, then it would have to be reached via... Well, actually, no. I don't think it could be that either, because you have to go through Lagoon, which needs Dark Beam. Or, you can't go from the temple, because in order to go... Well, actually, no, never mind. You have super missiles. Yes, you can. So yeah, Poison Bog is very much an option.
I swear there's a world where you can have Dark Beam and Torvis Energy Controller, and you do Quadraxis to get to it. But that's not underwater, so never mind.
I'm convinced that the hint for the Dark upgrade is referring to Dark Beam at this point. It could also just be chilling in Torvis Lagoon, in which case you have to go from the other way. Although how you're supposed to do that without Boost Ball right now, I have no idea, because Nye did some screw attack bonking to not have to do Boost Ball. Not to mention also busted the both Secret Doors down very efficiently. Oh, hey, an Echo's Dark Aligned upgrade in Poison Bog. What do you know?
Yeah. Although we don't have Dark Visor for that, so... It's also possible that this is a seed where Dark Visor just isn't required, or Dark Beam just isn't required. That's happened before.
Ooh, Nye doing a near flawless air underwater. Oh. It is there. It is gravity locked. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Air underwater, paying its worth in gold right there. Oh, that is a terrible spot for Dark Beam, because that basically means you have to go, like, with Light Beam and Super Missiles all the way... So yeah, it's Light and Super's locked. What do you know?
Oh. And either you don't need Boost Ball and you're supposed to go through Sanctuary, I think, or Boost Ball is just somewhere accessible right now. No.
With Amber and Light Beam, you can go through the front door. And with Super Missiles, you can bust down the Abandoned Base door. The Hall of the Eyes door. So yeah, you're supposed to take the Light Beam and Super Missiles that you just used to get out of that one-way soft lock in Doomed Entry. Then you're supposed to take that all the way out to the front of Torvis to go to, well, after you get Gravity someplace nice, apparently, to go get Dark Beam. But with Screw Attack, you can just do that fancy little air underwater there, and you're in business.
Also, Gravity Boost on Thardus. We had 2 logically required bosses so far.
Oh, well, anyway, that would explain the Gravity kerfuffle. Nye once again saying, really? You couldn't have gotten that 2 minutes earlier?
I think as far as frame-perfect tricks go, air underwater isn't that bad. You got a good visual cue for it.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Also, Salad is back in Fendrana finally.
Yeah, she's in Ice Runes East now. She's going to get the Echo Space Jump boots, and oh boy, are they not going to be happy about this. Unfortunate extreme pain realization in 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
So yeah, not only do you have to do that soft lock path through Doomed Entry, but you also have to wait for Prime to deal with Thardus, which is thermal visor locked, by the way. So now we need to figure out where that is logically.
I doubt we will, but it is funny to think about.
Oh, Nye doing a beautiful, Nye doing the beautiful screw attack seekerless skip for not artifact, Sky Temple Gateway. Very well done.
Yeah, Nye doesn't... Yeah, of course, Gandhi hasn't been in Chozo Depths yet. Also, we're about to get some Echo hints.
Alright, so there are a few keys missing. Luckily, the Rune Fountain one was just sent over. Dungeon, that looked like.
Dungeon, security access A.
Alright, well, dungeon, well, now we need... Well, you need Dark Visor whether you like it or not.
That's fun.
Main reactor. Alright, that's free. Fortress transport, I mean,
access.
I mean, that's Emerald locked, although you can go out of bounds to get
Boost
that anyway.
Ball is the more important one, I think.
Hall of Honor Dead, that is also boost locked. Life Grove.
Boost locked, which we don't know where that is in Prime.
Main research, that's free. All right, so the keys are mixed. Yeah, these are actually kind of bleh.
Yeah, this is kind of bad, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe Gandhi knows the, maybe Gandhi or Salad know the useless Life Grove trick, but, like, to get in there, but I wouldn't expect that. I don't know if they want to do that.
All right, and Nye is just getting sliced here, quite literally, to Death Warp.
So what are we looking at for go mode? We got Dungeon, so we got Dark Visor. We need both boost balls most likely. And yeah, still don't know where Ice Beam is, by the way. That's missing in action. And Phase On Suit is only like we have a vague hint for it.
Unfortunately, that's as good as it's going to get until we actually get all the artifacts, which is probably not happening.
Yeah. At least won't be in, well, I guess it couldn't be in PMC anyways, even if it was, wasn't, R8 out of this.
No, really, it couldn't. In the meantime, Nye's going to give us the rest of Upper Torvis here. Yeah, a lot of checks in the Torvis loop here. And now with all this gear, Echoes is in business. Now they can keep themselves busy for a very long time.
And Prime, Prime is running out of things to do a little bit without the Ice Beam.
Yeah, Ice Beam is starting to lock out the last third of the game, and we, unfortunately, with the lack of translators here, we're very starved for hints.
Oh, you're right. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, with no sign of Emerald, no sign of Cobalt, and unfortunately, no, never mind. Nye has a bomb. Now, wouldn't it be funny if Dark Visor... Oh, wait, no. Well, it would be funny... Well, no, it can't be. I was about to say, wouldn't it be funny if Dark Visor was here in Poison Bog? But it kind of can't because we need it anyway, and...
If it is, we're having a reschedule, and the race will be over.
No kidding. Alright, so Missile Tank for Prime and Cache A. Not doing that Seekerless. The way I've been trained on that Cache A Seekerless is I like to start my screw from the Mushroom. So that way, rather than have to hit all 4 locks, I can shoot 2 missiles at both of the side locks and then just hit the 3 in the middle. That's how I was trained on it.
I never learned a secretless trick, so I don't. I'm just gonna have to sit here and nod.
Fair enough. We're going to see Cash B now. Now, given how blocked at this stage, Echoes is without their equipment, I would assume Alp is basically going to get funneled into this this road of going to soft-locked battleground.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there really isn't anything else she can do. That's that's definitely an ETM. It's glowing like a Christmas tree, but also not moving. All right. Life support system in Battleground. We already know that's irrelevant. Because Light Suit is going to show up here in a few moments in Control Tower. All right, Nye is now going to give us the Torvis Temple checks. Couple of items here. No hints, though, because, again, we're missing Emerald Translator. Yeah, Torvis is usually the hotbed for hints because all of the hints are very tightly packed. Because for Lower Torvis, they're just around the outer circuit, and for Upper Torvis, they're all condensed between Abandoned Worksite, the Temple, and Underground Tunnel.
Very nice proximity to them.
All right, in Torvis Energy Controller, we have Ice Beam.
All right.
That, I'm trying to think about where we stand here for go mode here. Technically, we need Emerald Translator for Fortress Transport access, but that could be skipped.
Yeah, I'm not super concerned about that.
We need boost for Hall of Honor Dead, whether you like it or not. So we need to find...
Prime goes, I think it's just finding that, they probably want Boost Ball as well as Phase On.
We also need Dark Visor.
Yeah. Did Sync get deleted? I think it's a little too early to say that. We do have still, 5 items, I think, roughly.
We do have access to the tools for Spider's Treasure and the like, and with Screw Attack as well. There is actually quite a decent amount we can do in Sank.
Yeah.
I mean, Echo Visor would also be really nice, but... you know what? Comedy option, Dark Visor and Airy.
Airy, the seed is... interesting. That's the word I'm going to use.
Yeah, also, we're looking for the last Aegon key. That has not been found yet.
Oh, yeah!
At that point, that's a wild card. That can be literally anywhere that isn't, already confirmed dead.
Yeah, we do have required worms that we have not seen yet, for obvious reason.
I'm missing a key. key that I haven't written down yet. I've got Dungeon, Security Access A, Fortress Transport, Rune Fountain, Hall of Honor Dead, Dungeon, Tower of Light, Transit Station. I'm missing a key somewhere.
Do you have main research?
Main research, thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, main research is free. Especially with Screw Attack. I mean, most of the game is pretty free with Screw Attack. Just look at the Dark Beam I got by doing air underwater in Torvis Lagoon.
I guess I was Dark Person. Whatever that room I just passed through is called.
Yeah, Junction Site. Yeah, that was in fact that was Dark Burst. I figured it was because it looked a little bit, just barely too bright to be Dark Beam.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised Nye's back here already, unless I'm just not looking.
Well, Nye didn't check anything in the back of labs, like bioenergy and stuff.
Oh, wait, yeah, no Dark Beam. Yeah, no, this makes sense. My bad.
And also didn't do Cache 4, didn't do Storage B. Oh.
Yeah, they can pretty much clear this out now.
Oh, I think Nye's skipping worms. Or Nye's skipping the last Dagon key.
Yeah, fair enough.
In before it's just chilling right here in Elder Chamber again. And once again, right after Nye gets in to start the fight. Like, that has literally been the story of the entire day for Justice for Lightbringers. Alright, nothing in Hall of the Elders, but let's see Elder Chamber itself. So yeah, Nye must be looking to Screw Attack out of bounds here from this doorway. At least luckily you have all the time in the universe to do this because you have Light Suit. But it looks like they've chosen to abandon this path for now, and instead is going to Screw Attack this way.
One. First try.
Casually just screws Attack backwards into a tunnel.
As you do.
Yeah, this just saves you having to go through like 2 loading screens, or 2 door loads. Unfortunately, it was only a powerbomb tank in Elder Chamber. I am disappointed. Great Tree Chamber would be a great candidate for that last Dagon key right about now.
I feel like it just might be in Echo somewhere in Dark Aegon. That's my prediction.
The entire Mining Station B neighborhood is open. You know, you don't have boost, but you can still check everything there anyway.
Yeah.
You can do either a BSJ Screw Attack or a couple of other more complex BSJs to get the Mining Station B item, and it would give you a hint, too. And a hint regarding Dark Visor would be really, really nice right about now.
There are a lot of hints that the runners would like to see, I think.
Especially considering that the Accursed Lake Dark-related item cannot possibly be Dark Visor.
Mm-hmm.
Legally. BTW, as chat has enlightened us to, if you want to blame anybody for this seed, blame Samuel. Alright, we are going to see Boostless Life Grove from Schwartz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we know at least one of these checks is one check is a key, but what else is in here? So if it's everything Echoes related in here, then Schwartz could just dip. Alright, so the first item, unfortunately, it looks like the key is also behind a boost spinner. But yeah, just like that, Nye has basically skipped the key requirement. And yeah, because this is an artifact, Knight doesn't need to get out. Can just send the key and then dip. Yeah, it's definitely, right now, this is definitely looking pretty good for Justice for Lightbringers at the moment. Unfortunately, it looks like Op has not taken the dive yet for Doomed Entry.
Also very nice by Shorts to get that STK and do the boostless spinner.
Yeah, now let's see. Now let's see if he wants to get the item in the tunnel as well. Because, yeah, there is an item in here. Not quite.
Oh, yeah, well, not even gonna bother with the bomb jump. That room doesn't even work as intended, let alone doing the half-pipe bomb jump.
Yeah, good old Life Grove Tunnel. Yeah, unfortunately, Schwartz has committed down.
Terminal, I hear. Ow, cat, please. Ow, ow! Alright, you win.
Cat,
go ahead.
Cat always wins.
He's got a very strong set of chompers, and his claws, they're not sharp yet. I trimmed them not that long ago, but he does kick very hard.
Alright, so it looks like Knight didn't get a worm skip. It's actually pretty... boostless worm skip can be done fairly comfortably with Seeker missiles, because you get a little extra travel time for the ordnance and all that. I've always found Seekers to be my favorite for that. Anyway, there's Ops Gravity from Thardis. So that's like 3 bosses total required today? Unless, of course, Dark Visor's just chilling on OP or something stupid.
That would be unpleasant.
Frigate is... Reverse Frigate should be easy under these conditions. You could do Frigate forwards either way. You don't need Thermal, but logically... I mean, logically we need Thermal anyway because it's locking Gravity. So you would think it would actually be much earlier in the chain, considering Gravity locks Dark Beam. But yeah, we are going to see Frigate here from Schwartz Gandhi.
It's possible also that Dark Beam is just like the last progression item before the key blob.
Potentially. This would be a good room for Gravity Boost. Too bad you can't use it in Prime. You know, now that I think about it, that's something Prime 4 didn't have any of. Water.
Fair enough, honestly. It's hard to make water truly interesting in Prime games, I feel. Or just Metroid games in general, other than, like, you know, it'll slow you down early on and then it doesn't.
Pretty much. And good luck to try and traverse here any faster. Viola cannot be summoned here. Alright, Freight Lift has Missile Tank. Alright, Naya's going to take a detour here to Incash 2. This is an Annihilator check that only just got put into play with Screw Attack. Which has been around for a hot minute. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, Prime 3 didn't have any water either. It just had Fuel Gel. Good point, chat. Uh, that looks...
Incredible.
What was that?
Grapple beam.
Oh, an in-cache too. I was talking
Oh,
about biohazard containment.
oh, I completely forgot to look. No.
I think it's a major item. I could
Oh
be wrong, but I
no.
could be wrong, but I think it was a visor.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, that's bad too, because now we have to go hunt for prime super missiles. There's no way around that. Can somebody VOD dive and triple check that for us? Imagine Super's right here.
I'm sure Schwartz would take it. Alas.
All right. Well, unfortunately, the mystery deepens here. If that was in fact a visor and biohazard containment.
Yeah, this scene is just kind of getting worse and worse, low-key.
Yeah, and it's mostly because of the Echoes stuff. Oh, at least Nye validated. Alp is also heading back to labs. Now, hopefully she is going to doomed entry for the... Okay, yeah, chat confirms it was something HUD-related. Expansion in Dark Oasis, that is not important. But yeah, main research, screw attack into the tunnel, easy key there. You can get this actually pretty... There's another way you can get this without boost ball or screw attack, is in the first phazon, or the first piston pile behind the spider track, you can very easily get a BSJ there, because you're guaranteed to instant unmorph there. Alright, we've got sand processing here, and I don't think there was anything behind the crane. Let me take another look. That was almost a nasty down. Oh, Nye was...
Yeah, and I just did the sand processing shenanigans to do that without boost. Very well done.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I just noticed that Schwartz had was going to go towards mid-mines, but decided to turn around instead and just go through the front. Alright, and it looks like Echoes had an energy tank and sand processing. And Op is now finding the... yeah, Op... she is not happy to see that, not one bit.
It really is like the rudest logic chain, because you do need 2 items to get out of here genuinely. Like if you go in, you need exactly light beam supers to get out, or I guess dark beam would also do it. But it's just so bad.
Yeah, no, this is a good seed. This is a good seed for viewing pleasure at 1 in the morning. All right, we're going to get Storage C here as well. Now, Nye did not get this on the first pass, and this is Prime Super Missiles.
That's a good one.
Supers locking supers? I mean, what?
We'll see if Nye wants to turn around, or Schwartz, excuse me. We'll see if Schwartz wants to turn around and get or biohazard containment. That really is something important. If Nye gets out of that room alive.
I was about to say, these pirates are being absolutely brutal right now.
Yeah, Phazon Mines is the just rudest area in Prime. Not like, I guess also the most difficult, but it's also the meanest. Usually you get bullied by pirates, you get bullied by turrets. There's Metroids that bully you. It's just so rude.
Not to mention the Prime 1 drop system. And
yeah.
Yeah, so right now we are still looking for echoes. We are looking for Boost Ball and Dark Visor. We cannot beat this seed without either of those.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, since we're still translator starved, I think if it is a translator, I think what's going to happen in the meantime is Schwartz is going to clear mines. Because why not? You're here, you might as well just toss the whole place.
Yeah.
And then after such time... Bye, Calvin. After such time... Oh, well, then there's also this. But after such time... Yeah, this is pain. But yeah, after such time as Schwartz clears mines, then we'll pivot back to the translator. Meanwhile, we got a Sand Canyon check here. Missiles. And then we're probably going to see Mining Station B here. Boost in Storage A would be funny. Funnily enough, Schwartz is rotating the laser all the way around. I wonder if there was something spotted with X-ray visor.
There must be, yeah. You can just look at the item, and if it's nothing, you just ignore it, but here we are, doing this.
Ooh, Naya's ignoring that energy tank. I guess you don't need it right this minute.
Yeah, neither are both of them. Justice for Lightbringers is in a collectively really good place at E-tank wise.
Yeah, I'm more worried about Schwartz being at only 3 tanks now and still having like 3/4 of mines to plow through here. I swear, if I call Dark Visor on OP, it ain't up there. And we got a hint here that reads, the Dark Visor can be found near a something. Okay, so Dark Visor is in Echoes. It is near a Keybearer corpse. Spider Guardian, anybody? Let me think. That could be Spider Guardian. That could be... It's not Torvus Lagoon, obviously. We checked main reactor already. Sank entrance is possible. That looked like something important in Hall of Combat Mastery.
It was an SDK and Upper Elite Research, of course. That room's not Elite Research. The point is, yeah, makes sense to go for that.
Yeah.
Another thing to consider, I think Gandhi has done both of the booster checks that he needs to do. I don't know if Salad is comfortable with that, especially with Leaf Grove and Leaf Grove Tunnel.
Oh, well, there's Thermal Visor. It was there in Culling Chamber. So, yeah, that was available right after Light Beam. So
yeah, that makes sense. Shank, not dead technically.
Yeah, you just had to make a detour for Spider Ball in Grand Chamber Windway. And then, yeah, that looks like... That's Booster Cannon. Oh, is that
no, that's an
ETM? Or is that
ETM.
just an ETM? It's an ETM.
That was an ETM.
I thought for a minute that was like Booster Cannon.
That did look like it from a distance.
I thought it had like a glowing upwards aura, but clearly I can't tell.
I'm there with you. I thought it had that sort of like upwards light trail.
There's another one in Hazencliff.
All right, we don't take those.
Wow, Emerald Translator was in Storage Depot B. Okay.
Ew.
Couldn't you have gotten the other translator so we can read some hints? But oh, well, never mind. We'll read Lower Torvus later.
Yeah.
Dark Visor near Keybearer Corpse. It can't be the Dungeon Keybearer Corpse.
Hive Entrance is in logic. Oh my god, Reed is right.
Well, Hive Entrance... Sag Entrance is now in play, yes.
Hive Entrance, though, from here. Well, what do you need?
Hive entrance, you need Dark Visor for one thing.
Oh, you're right.
We can't get to Sank entrance from the front because we still need Boost Ball, by the way.
That would be the funniest way.
Now,
I mean, Boost is already kind of hard required with Hall of Honor dead, but...
Yeah, well, absolute worst case scenario, I could foresee Nai getting Cannonball from Sank Temple. Like, the out-of-bounds way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, unfortunately, Salad in the meantime is in BK until Op finds that Ice Beam, which we know is in Torvis Energy Controller. So again, she is very out of the way for that right now.
That Echo Space Jump in Ice Ruins East has unfortunately really just wrecked the flow of the seed.
Yeah, and because Salad got that last, unfortunately, she doesn't have anything else to pass the time.
We're at the putting text on screen part of the race. This is when you know a runner's spirit is crushed.
For the record, we are enjoying the race.
We are, yes. This is very fun.
Oh, dear. All right, Cat West is a missile tank. And now Nai's going to get the main research key.
The tree had Wave Buster.
Nice. A Super Missile Lock Super Combo. Imagine that. All right, now Op just sent Super Missiles to Salad. Yeah, now this is a fun little screw attack skip you can do for main research. Not main research, sorry, transit station. Yeah, that room can be very clean with screw attack. Alternatively, you can have no energy tanks and no suits and have to do this with nothing but a power bomb at your disposal. And Annihilator Beam.
Dang, we just missed Boost in main research? Dang.
No, main research was a... Oh, no,
apparently we got it wrong.
Yeah. Oh, it was main reactor was the key, not main research.
I guess Elite Research was the SDK I misread. Still, that's convenient. I don't actually know if it helps a ton right now. I mean, it speeds up movement. That's a lot, worth a lot.
We had a question chat asking whether Phazon Suit was known. It just occurred to me, both Phazon Suit and Dark Visor could be in Dynamo Works. Because there's bomb slots all over, and a Keybearer corpse.
Oh, no.
Which means you better get ready to go out of bounds again, because we need Cobalt Translator, and that's all the way back in Biohazard Containment. Meanwhile, Angry Dragon noises...
Shorts is actually doing, yeah, oh my god.
Yeah,
Shorts just has 9 keys.
Yeah, because why
Shorts
not?
Isn't done. Shorts is just doing this to get the Phazon Suit hint.
Yeah, why not?
That's...
Yeah, if this says Sanctuary houses Phazon Suit, then I'm immediately sus of Dynamo Works. Because I'm pretty sure Dynamo Works can satisfy both item hints right now.
Yeah, speaking of Dynamo Works, Nai is doing a door clip. Ooh, falls down though. Fortunately, this room has a solid floor instead of the, oh wait, maybe this room doesn't have a solid floor.
Unfortunately, without Boost Ball, Schwartz is going to have to do this Meta Ridley fight the hard way.
I think Shorts could still do lower mines, unless we just completely blanked on an Omega Pirate fight.
Well, no, Schwartz didn't go to lower mines. Schwartz got the keys in mines, and then I think basically dipped out, because, yeah, at this point, we know that we got Echo's Boost Ball, so that obstacle is eliminated, and...
Actually, yeah, you're right. The last thing Nai needs is Dark Visor for, Dungeon, I think. Unless it wasn't Dungeon.
And Nai is skipping Cobalt Translator right now, so... Okay, has loaded in the fight, because you can see the critters meandering around. Because, yeah, there is actually a trigger for that fight in the in Dynamoworks in the front door, you have to basically activate the quads and walk a little past that hallway. Otherwise, the Spider Guardian won't be there, and the door to the fight will actually be closed. Which, interesting that there even is a condition where that is a thing.
I assume it's a memory-related thing.
Most likely.
This game was made back in the days when you could quite easily just run out of memory if you weren't careful, of course.
We found Echo Visor. It's in Defiled Shrine. That ain't getting picked up.
Yeah.
Nice Seeker missiles.
What a wonderful item.
Nice Seeker missiles.
Seekers are so good and work 100% of the time. There we go.
So yeah, Appa's going to see the Sky Temple key here. Oh yeah, she has not seen those hints yet. Yeah, sorry, Kara, our area is off the table tonight. I mean, come on, this seat has already been pretty good.
Yeah, this seat has been rude in a very nice way for the viewers.
I mean, required Flogger for a Sky Temple key.
Thardus and Worms as well.
Yeah. Oh, we are mistaken. Torvis contains the Phazon suit. So it's a bomb slot in Torvis. What does that give us? That takes out Plaza. So nothing in Plaza. Can't be Forgotten Bridge. We already checked that. Let's think Lower Torvis for a minute here. Bad Gathering Hall. Good Training Chamber, as I like to call those, because basically those same rooms exist in Prime, and they're polar opposite in terms of difficulty.
Plaza Access does have some bombs.
Can't be Under Temple, because that's Dark Torvis. Plaza Access has bomb slots, yeah. I forgot about Plaza Access. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this has to be Dark Visor. Because I can't think of any other Keybearer corpses that have items that we haven't seen already. Oh, double damage.
Interesting.
Worth.
No power bombs, though, unfortunately.
Well, that's okay, because there's nothing back there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, Dark Visor is not here. Okay. Give me a minute. I gotta think this through.
Is it actually Dark Visor and Sank Entrance?
I think it has to be.
That's hot trash.
That's the only other key. That's the only other key bearer that's left, which means that Emerald Translator is required, whether you like it or not. Good thing we found it already in Storage Depot B.
All told, Justice for Lightbringers is doing the seed a lot faster than otherwise, because of the amount of out of bounds Naya has done. Just give the Amorbus keys to not need Cobalt for Spider Guardian. Although I guess that didn't matter in the end.
No, it did not.
Just really annoying things.
So yeah, I think Nye also now knows that the key is in Sank Entrance. And and is also going to route in, what are the 3 remaining keys? Fortress Transport Access, Sank Entrance, and, well, no, Sank Entrance is Dark Visor. Fortress Transport Access, Dungeon, and, Hall of Honor Dead. Unfortunately, those are all on polar opposite corners of their worlds.
Yeah, this seed is incredibly inconvenient.
No kidding. Like, Naya's still going to be, like, at least another 15 minutes here. Huh. Boy, wouldn't it have been nice to read this hint earlier in the game. But yeah, you can see at this point, no more messing around on Justice for Lightbringer's side. Down. Yeah, this is post Spider Guardian, so the bridge is now out. Which means that bar also commits down. Meanwhile, Schwartz is just chilling, waiting for Phazon's suit.
Jamming to those sick crab beats.
Yeah, actually, Schwartz is going to be waiting a while, because we know Phazon's suit's not here.
Yeah. It makes sense that it makes sense that Naya isn't going out of their way to get the Phazon suit immediately, because even if like Phazon suit is the last thing Naya picks up before going to fight final bosses, like Schwartz is still gonna finish well before Naya does. So Schwartz can have a little bit of waiting as a treat.
Yeah, at this point, Justice for Lightbringers, I think we can fairly safely say has this pretty much under control.
Yeah, something
Good
catastrophic is going to have to happen here.
That was a precision snipe with that Vigilance class turret. I've never seen that before. That is so hard to do.
Ob is about to pick up Dark Beam finally.
Oof. Nope, down.
Every time I go for that boost ball skip, or the thing that skipped the spider track, that screw attack tech, down.
Yeah. Shoutouts to the fact that bombs can be in Sank Entrance under these conditions. Yep, there it is. Dark Visor in Sank Entrance behind a boost ball in main research, by the way, requiring you to go all the way around from the back of Sank to the front through GFMC to go get that sucker. And since there's a Sky Temple key in Dungeon, that is required whether you like it or not.
Salad has changed their text to "This seed is mean," and yeah, they haven't even found out about the Dark Visor yet.
I mean, what did I just describe?
Yeah, like, but what Salad is reacting to is the Dark Beam. The seed is just getting started, as far as they know.
Oh, if only. Now, that being said, Op is in Torvis now, so she is about to discover Ice Beam.
Yeah. Who rolled it?
Who rolled it?
I just want to know.
I just want to talk. Oh, dear. Oh, no turrets, which means a pair of Resbits are about to pop out, and we do not have 500,000 damage per frame cannonball in this seed. So yeah, Naya's now going to get... Yeah, Naya's going to sequence break Lower Torvis here for the dungeon key, while also making the way over to Training Chamber and Gathering Hall to check for Phazon suit. Hopefully it's here and not in Plaza Access, because that's like literally the last place in Torvis it can be from this distance.
Oh, you missed most of the seeds, Sam. Oh no.
What has made it so... You don't know what's made it so bad? Let me tell ya. We started with Prime getting Space Jump right out the gate. Seems reasonable, you know? Well, there's that, for one thing. Ice Beam and Torvis Energy Controller. You want to know how we got those super missiles? We got an early Annihilator Beam, and after Prime got Space Jump for Echoes in Ice Ruins East behind Spider Ball, they had to take that Space Jump, go into Doomed Entry with Annihilator Beam with no way out to get Light Beam in Doomed Entry and Super Missiles in Battleground. So, you know, they could take the Super Missiles out with them. And then go all the way to the front of Torvis to go get Dark Beam, which was in Torvis Lagoon, which, by the way, Gravity was on Thardis. And as if that wasn't enough, we're currently trying to get Phazon suit right now, which is right here.
Ooh.
Nice timing.
That's really funny, actually, because that means I believe there's a load delay you can do to get that item, but otherwise, if you don't know that load delay, Thardis is now very required.
Oh, by the way, no, please go on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say TTE is one of the very few items you cannot get without gravity boost, without, you know, load delays. Just there is a way to get TTE without load delay. All right. Well, today I learned. I can't imagine it's good though.
It's not. Oh, by the way, you know how Nye's going for this key in dungeon? Guess how we had to get Dark Visor? We had to get Boost Ball in main research, and then go all the way back around to a hinted Dark Visor near a Keybear course. It wasn't in Dynamo Works, rather, so the only other place it could have been, given what we knew, sank entrance.
I didn't even think about the main reactor and just having to walk around. That is so rude.
Oh, and by the way, Worms was required too. We don't even, you know what the icing on the cake is? We're missing a worm key. We don't even know where it is.
I did the wall crawl.
It could be literally anywhere right now.
It might be on Elite, on Phazon, or Omega Pirate, rather. Excuse me.
It could just straight up be on OP. But yeah, that's a single G for Schwartz. He will finish with a race time of 1:37.19. Now all eyes on Nye to close it out. So Nye's remaining key is Hall of Honor Dead, which is very conveniently pretty close to endgame, so pretty easy walk over to that region.
We still don't know where the prime boost ball is either, actually, for Life Grove and Life Grove Tunnel. And obviously, Shorts is the bomb jump and the boost ball skip in Life Grove. But boost ball logically required as well.
Yeah, no, this seed was bad. Like, you had to do a lot of skipping in order to make this even remotely work.
Yeah. Doing the prime side of this in 137 is a miracle.
Yeah, because Echoes has to go so deep to get that ice beam because again, it's behind light supers, and then you have to go through the front of Torvis. After making sure you go get gravity on Thardus.
Thermal's in Calling Chamber, and Boost Ball's in Under Transit 1 for Prime.
Under Transit 1, so lower Torvis behind Super Missiles.
That's... man... and there's the, of course, the Upper Elite Research, which you just... short slowly rolled around, like, over the course of 2 minutes.
Yeah. Ice Spreader was in... I just missed it. Ice Spreader was in Under Temple, so probably on Powerbomb Guardian. Guess we weren't getting that either. Yeah, boost is needed for that Elite Research key, yeah.
Also, logically, we needed Cobalt to get to the... no, we didn't need to do Spider Guard. Never mind, I'm making stuff up again.
Yeah, we could have gone away without Cobalt, but Cobalt was in Biohazard Containment, and at the time, Schwartz did not have Super Missiles. The Prime Super Missiles were in Storage C, locked by Super Missiles. Have we mentioned this seat is basically a linear train wreck?
Oh no, there was the Aegon key hand, or yeah, the Dark Aegon key, and I missed it.
I'll take another read on
I
the
think I
playback.
saw a Torvis bug.
Two in Magmore, and yeah, two in Magmore. The other was in Torvis somewhere.
Ooh. I guess Torvis. No, Torvis for a worm key. Yeah, it's pretty inconvenient.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
I mean, it could be anywhere in Torvis. It could just be the other Under Temple. Well, no, it can't be. But it could have been Alpha Blog.
Yeah.
Could have been,
Maybe Op will find it before Nye finishes.
Yeah, because Nye actually kind of got a lucky break and found Phazon Suit in Transit Tunnel East instead of anywhere else that was bomb slot placed in Lower Torvis. Because, yeah, it could have been, again, good training chamber. It could have been bad gathering hall. It could have been Transit Tunnel South. It could have been it could have been almost anywhere in Lower Torvis. There's a lot of bomb slot locked areas in Lower Torvis. Nice Seeker Missiles.
Every time I see a Seeker Missile miss, I just think about how they made them work perfectly in Other M at the cost of everything else about that game.
Yeah, and Dread. Dread does Seeker Missiles really well.
True.
In the meantime, Salad is going to give us a Central Dynamo here, and we are going to see how bad of a maze this is. No, we're not. Never mind. Luckily, you don't have to worry about crashing here. I think this crash has been patched out.
Oh, good.
Has it been patched out? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bug with the I mean, either way you can work around it, but... Yeah, unfortunately, a malicious Salad will not find anything else here in Mines.
Really good Emperoring one, by the by.
Indeed.
Naya has had no power bombs for what feels like an hour now. This is actually crazy.
Yeah, and the funny thing is power bombs are usually very easy to restock here in Sky Temple because once you're full on missiles, the Ingworms here are guaranteed to give you power bombs. But yeah, it's just powering through it. You might in a sort of sense consider this a blessing from ASlawpySalad because they're probably about to be spared from an extreme degree of pain.
Let's see, lower mines.
Unfortunately, Emperor Ing 3 is giving Nye a teeny bit of trouble here.
There we go. Somewhat rude, out of 10.
Yeah, Op is gonna see this and realize, oh wait, it's a key. We knew that already. And as chat points out, Sam, you may wish to consider hiding.
Oh, that was a good screw attack on Dark Samus.
Oh, wow, yeah, really good. This fight is also basically just about over already, and that's going to do it.
Yeah, it's time, man. ASlawpySalad has forfeited. I agree. I do not blame them. Hello.
Hey, the seed is a thing.
Yep.
My gameplay of the seed was even more of a thing, but the seed was definitely a thing.
Yeah, that was something. Waiting for Schwartz to come on in. Welcome and GG's Justice for Lightbringers. That seed could have been a lot worse without some timely tricks.
Oh, you're telling me that was a little crazy.
So,
Oh, y'all didn't get all the Aegon keys. Okay.
we are about to find out where the third key ran off to. We know it's somewhere in Torvis. There was a hint in not Hall of Honor Dead, in Meeting Grounds. That's where the Aegon key hint was. The two we found in Magmore right away. The third was somewhere in Torvis. Oh boy, why don't we start with how you were expected to get out of Battleground?
That was...
I'm very sad
Evil.
about that, I'll let you know. Because I got up, NSJ, and I fell down.
I saw it. I was so sad. I remember that trick being hyper mode difficulty at one point. I think it's been moved to expert, actually. But that trick is not easy. And you got it.
No,
And then you screwed up the easy part.
yeah, I'm very sad about that. Because that could have been so good.
Yeah, but that whole doomed entry trick was just needing to pick up not one but two items to get out of there, and chef's kiss.
Yeah. So Schwartz went to Fendrana a lot earlier and saw the space jump in Ice Ruins East, but at the time did not have Spider Ball. That was picked up in
That was below Warrior Shrine. It was right there.
yeah, Inner Fiery Shores. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt a little bad about that because honestly, it was just my fault because I was going through Magmore with a lot lower health than I realized, and I got jump scared by being under 30 health in Monitor Station, and
Yeah, that'll jump scare you.
yeah, I had to
Indeed.
hard pivot just to get to Fen. Otherwise, I would have started it.
So for the story of your seed, Justice for Lightbringer was basically where was that when I needed it 2 minutes ago. It started with Prime Bombs.
Yeah.
Getting that pretty much right after Zoid. And then it was Space Jump right after Doomed Entry. And then it happened again I just can't remember.
The grav boost on Thardos.
Gravity right after air underwater.
Yeah. That's a like first try air underwater though, so that was pretty hype.
Yeah. Still a good thing you got the grav boost for TTE though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need it for TTE. I know how to get it without, but yeah, it's very nice to have.
ASlawpySalad, you will forgive us, but there was a lot more that was still going on past the point where things were ending here.
Oh, yes, I am absolutely certain of that.
So, first thing I want to see in the credits here before we go any further is where that last Aegon key was hiding, because I would like to know
Grove?
myself.
It was Corvus Grove.
Oh, so it was behind the tree. Okay. So it was Emerald Translator locked, which was in...
It's an STB in mines.
Yeah.
That's...
I think the real just like coup de grace of the seed was the required Dark Visor in Sank Entrance.
Which required...
And the boost ball was in main research, or main reactor, excuse me.
No, main research.
It was main research. Either way, you had to get the boost ball and then go all the way around to Sank Entrance just to get Dark Visor.
And since Dungeon had a Sky Temple key, you had to get that Dark Visor whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
What is wrong with this seed?
Don't look at me, look at Sam.
Honestly, the thing that kind of saved our route near the end was me getting boostless life growth so early.
Yeah, that was huge.
Because boost ball turns out was in Dark Lower Torvus, so that was like not happening like for quite a while. So that
Did you just get the bomb jump to get on top and just skip life group tunnel otherwise, or did you do the awful HBJs and life group tunnel?
I could never do those. I did the bomb jump over the top, and then
the boostless spinner as well.
Yeah, I was in the spinner. I actually was really surprised that I got it because I had not practiced that ever. And I just messed around.
It's easier than you think it is until you really are trying to get it, and then you'll just not get the angle for some reason or another.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a real trip for Echoes in particular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's sure, I'm 15 minutes from being able to full clear everything at most, but it's took so long to get some of the Echoes items over to her that it's
yeah.
Yeah, this seed was just straight up trash. There really is no other way to put it. This was not logically. This seed was a complete linear train wreck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, also shout outs to Arbor Chamber for not being there when I needed it most.
I know the early plasma and grapple beam. You would think that would be a good clue, but
yeah,
nope.
It felt even worse because I made a play to go back to Talon first before finishing early Chozo because I got the grapple beam, and then I was going to do the Arbor Chamber out of bounds, but I fell. So I was like, oh well, I guess I just won't get it. And then Plasma showed up 5 minutes later, and then I'm like, I have to go back and go see the thing.
And then it turned out that even that just was meaningless.
Yeah. There was another thing that we got baited on. I don't remember what. It was the we were thinking that Dark Visor was, or not Dark Visor, Dark Beam was going to be in Feeding Pit.
We thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it was entirely possible that Dark Beam could have been Feeding Pit.
Yeah, and it was not there.
And instead it was an even worse spot. arguably.
Yeah, and you still had to go to Doomed Entry and would have checked Feeding Pit anyway to find out. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, this was a comedy seed. This was late. This was good late night after hours comedy.
Yeah, it's mean for both seeds, but yeah, from what it sounds, this is an evil seed for the Echo side.
Yeah.
Did you get the information on the light beam early?
No, we didn't have any information on Lightbeam until I picked it up.
Oof.
Yeah. Because even though we went for the Feeding Pit play, at least the knowledge of having Lightbeam and Doom Entry was pretty nice. So.
Yeah, and I could have stayed even without if Darkbeam wasn't there, so I thought that it was worth it to just jailbreak Light Beam out of there. I wasn't expecting to be that was the logical path.
Yeah.
Nobody
That
expects
was
the
not
one.
on the bingo card.
Nobody expects the one-way super missile through Battleground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a particularly high rate combo right there.
Yeah. And it was even funnier is that when I was doing the NSJ Doomed Entry, he told me, he was like, man, dude, I wish you had my supers right now. That'd be crazy.
I did.
Just right next door to it.
Yeah, because supers would just let me get out. So I was like, if you find my supers, that's insane.
And then you found your supers.
Yeah, but that was after I warped out because Shorts found my space jump.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, Shorts found. Well, he had peaked space jump, and then he found Spider, so I warped out and decided to go to GFMC first.
Yeah.
So I found Spider and then walked all the way back for Light Beam. That was pretty bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to reset after checking the area. I was not expecting to find something for myself.
I hope I provided some level of amusement with my communication in BK.
We appreciated it.
Well, also,
We haven't heard anything from you. Your thoughts on the seed?
I got nothing.
Fair. This seed was stinky garbage. I hope Samuel has a wonderful night.
yeah. Honestly,
May your pillow be warm on both sides for exactly this one night, Sam.
the real cherry on top, at least for me in this scenario, was when I was fighting EXO and then I was waiting on my phase-on suit.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
funny.
had 67 health, and I found that really funny to me.
Oh my.
Child humor.
Admittedly, I wasn't even noticing that.
Yeah.
The second
Alright,
time 6-7 has come up today.
What?
There's a clip of Baha actually dropping a 6-7 in the commentary booth.
Noted.
I would have thought that would be against Speed Gaming restream rules. We should make sure that that's added to the rules.
No, you gotta embrace it. You'll feel a lot better.
All right. Well, unfortunately, since I can't do a Silex impression and scream out Sam right now, instead, I'm just going to say, Sam, have your viola button on standby and enjoy. And thank you for rolling this.
Yeah. Despite how bad it was, I actually enjoyed racing this a lot. This was really silly and I had fun.
Thank you for doing the race. It was a wonderful time. I think it's about time we wrap it up. Tomorrow, I think we got a couple more races, unless I'm making stuff up again.
I can check for you.
Yes, there is at least one race tomorrow at 5 p.m. and then a bunch more on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, we've got a very stacked weekend on tap, you folks. We have got a whopping 8 races scheduled for the next 48 hours after tomorrow night.
Be there, or don't. We do not control you, but we'd appreciate it if you turned out.
So yeah, folks, buckle up, because there is a ton of CGC to be held this weekend, so we hope you'll join us for that. In the meantime, anything else, runners, you would like to say before we close out on this evening?
Don't boost into Lightbringers. Do not do that.
Mitchie, if you're watching, please smack Sam for being Lightbringer phobic.
Oh yeah. The session password was boost into
Session
Lightbringers
password, yes.
for our game. So
Heck yeah.
do not
With
appreciate
that-
it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
See you next mission, folks.
Later. Thank you for the
See you
list.
next mission.